In this video, we're going to be exploring the amazing Samoeng Loop. The loop is right here on our doorstep in Chiang Mai. The roads are fast, exciting, and feature beautiful sweepers and tight and twisty hill climbs. But it's not just the roads that make the Samoeng Loop such a great ride. The entire route is jam-packed, full of fun and interesting things to see and do. It's seriously hot today. Okay, let's get naked. We first need to get out of the city. We can ride north or south. Either direction will take around 20 minutes from Chiang Mai. Today, I'm heading north to ride the loop anti-clockwise. I'm on the 121 Outer Ring Road, which is actually a good stretch to warm up the bike and tyres. Before we get right into the loop, I want to take us to a place that's intrigued me for quite a while now. Now, you would have heard of Disneyland and Universal Studios, obviously, but bet you've never heard of Elephant Poo-Poo Paper Park. Let's go take a look. It is just 100 baht to get in. Okay, popcorn crab, my ticket.
So I'm going to show you the highlight what we have in here, how to make a paper, and if you try to make a paper, if you make a paper before, of course you haven't seen this all right now, but let's just do it again.
This is Pete, and he's taking me round on a tour today to show me what they do here at the park. Elephants can eat up to around 300 kilograms of fruit and vegetables in a day, and this is what's left over. Apparently they go and dump around 12 times a day, so there's certainly a lot of it to go around and use.
You can smell it, by the way, it's fine.
Nutty.
The first step is to boil the elephant waste for 3 to 4 hours to separate the fibres and then mill it.
So you got the paper. You can feel it, by the way.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
So it's a pulp. Because this pulp is a paper, it needs to go everywhere inside the tray, so I need to more like scatter them all around. And there we go. This is finished paper, except we're gonna let them dry out there in the sun, maybe about 4 to 6 hours. Like right now, maybe take up to about a couple of days.
This is me now peeling a new piece of elephant poo-poo paper. Look at that. Cool. And here are some of the amazing products that are made here. So that was actually a really interesting tour around the park. I'd highly recommend it. Pete was explaining to me that the whole purpose of this project here is to teach about recycling and sustainability. And it doesn't matter what the waste is that we use. Pete, thank you so much for the tour today.
Yes, thank you very much. Happy to have you here. Love to have you in here as well.
Thanks very much. See you again.
Thank you very much.
It's time to get back on the road, and now I'm going to show you some of the Route 1096, which is the first road I'm on today.
The 1096 is an amazing road. It's just great to ride, however you want to ride it. It's very enjoyable to ride at a leisurely cruising pace because of the beautiful scenery. It's also great to ride at, shall we call it, a spirited pace because of the thrill you get in and out of every single corner. We're going to peel off the 1096 and onto the 4051, which leads us up to the mountaintop farming community and resort of Mont Cham. It's a very popular short break destination because of the cooler climate and stunning panoramic views. I've ridden past our next destination a few times, and today I'm going to make a stop to show you something that looks like a lot of fun.
And now here at our next stop, the Yongyang Adventure Park. Let's go and check this one out. Looks like it's going to be a bit of an adventure just getting into this place. Come up today to the Yongyang Adventure Park with only one goal, is to ride this
the jungle coaster. I didn't get dressed up for nothing. Let's rocket down this jungle coaster. We're gonna try basically not to break. Ooh. Well, at least I've got the gear on for it today anyway. And hopefully get some nice views as well on camera. I'm not feeling like this is the safest thing ever, but I can take a corner like this much faster, I believe. This thing will maybe do 40 kilometers an hour. It feels so much faster because you're close to the ground. Oh man. Come on, no braking, no braking, no braking! Oh, sharp curve. There we go. Reduce speed. Okay, maybe a little. The bonus is I'm going to get pulled all the way back up and I don't have to walk. That was actually pretty good fun. I'd recommend that. It was only 150 baht. If adventure activities aren't for you, then I'm pretty sure this next place might appeal to the people that are looking for a more chilled out experience.
We'll rejoin the 1096 again briefly before taking a small unnamed back road which turns into a steep, twisty hill climb up to the Kangsan Resort.
The Thai people love their social media. I mean, they really love social media. If you're an eligible bachelor just like me, looking to get on the dating scene, then you're gonna have to accept that you're not just dating the girl, but also her insatiable appetite for Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. But it's not only individuals who are trying to influence what we all see on social media. The coffee industry here in Thailand is also now competing for supremacy. Coffee shops have begun popping up all over the place in more and more elaborate settings, just like this, in an attempt to attract more and more people to come and enjoy a unique experience, to take photos and selfies to post on the likes of Instagram. Whilst we're on the topic of coffee, I'd like to do a shout out now to a good friend of mine, Trevor, who's also recently started his own YouTube channel. If you'd like to know more about the coffee trading industry in Thailand, then definitely check out his channel, Coffee Trails Thailand, and there's a link to his channel in the description below. Just before we finish the last section of the 1096 and join the 1269, I just want to show you the amazing view over the Samoeng Forest. Have a look at this.
The final stretch of the 1096 is the best section of the road in my opinion. The corners are fast and technical and put a huge grin on my face every time I'm here. And as we approach the end, we'll be joining our second road today, the 1269. If we turn right, that will take us to the town of Samoeng, but we'll be going left today and circling back to Chiang Mai. The 1269 is just as good as the 1096, and it also features a really twisty hill climb.
After a ride like that, it's definitely time for a coffee. I was really disappointed that the WTF camp wasn't open, but that's just the way things are. Thankfully, in Thailand, you're never too far away from something on the roadside, and today I found Mr. June there, who's making coffee in his place. Sawadee krab. He's very kindly making me a coffee that was grown up in Chiang Mai, so I'm looking forward to having that. That's really good coffee. Really good.
We're coming off the main loop again to go and look at something much more authentic. As you can see, my bike isn't exactly cut out for roads like this.
and that's why adventure touring bikes are so popular here.
We've just arrived in the very rural village of Ban Pong. It's amazing to have access to village life like this. I mean, this is the real deal.
After a look at the real rural Thailand, we're going to rejoin the 1269 for the last time and start heading home to Chiang Mai. Now all we have to do is take a quick burn back into the city on the 121 Outer Ring Road. And that is the end of our 100-kilometre Samoeng Loop ride.
The Samoeng Loop then can just be a quick blast that we can get round in less than 2 hours, or it can be a trip that lasts 2 or 3 days as you visit all of the attractions and explore authentic experiences. If you'd like to know more about any of the places that I visited, then all of the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to turn on notifications. See you next time, where I'll be taking you inside a Thai love motel.